There's so much buzz going on lately about what's happening in our culture. It seems like the things that were once immoral are now legal, and what's legal goes against what the church has always stood for. Christians have a way of getting worked up over all these things that the world decides, as if we expect them to act more godly or more biblical. Listen, that's crazy. The darkness doesn't know the light. The world doesn't know the truth. So why do we get worked up thinking that the world should know better? The truth is, they don't know better. And on top of all this, then Christians go on and start arguing over what's right or wrong in the church. People have asked me as a pastor, is this thing the government's doing, is that okay for the church? Or I heard about this guy who had a change to his sexual orientation. Is the church allow that? Listen, we're asking the wrong question. The question isn't, is this thing right or wrong in the church? But rather we should be asking, now that I've given my life to Christ, what does He ask for from me? If we evaluate our desires and the things that culture says through the lens of what does Christ want from me, we'll be much more in alignment with the call of Christianity. He's asking for us to follow Him, to lay our life down, to gain true life. When we start evaluating our decisions by what does Christ ask from me rather than what does the church allow, we get away from the mindset of what can I get away with and start thinking instead, what do I get in Christ? You see, the truth is, He said He'd give us life. He said that He'd give us more of Himself. The greatest thing that God can give us is Himself. So let's stop asking what's permissible or what can I get away with, but instead asking, what does Christ want from me so that I can have more of Him?